YouTube. I haven't made a video in forever and I feel bad about it. I've had people on my case about it. I've had people who are like, bring your laptop, we'll do a video together and you'll get something done. 'Cause since I made my last video, some of you may have noticed, I got a YouTube partnership. Whoa, which is cool. I'm not making much money. I think I made 50 cents and they don't send you anything until you make $10, but woo, 50 cents. But yeah, that's kind of cool. I should make videos more often. I've been extremely busy and my class schedule kind of sucks because 2 days out of the week I have 6 hours straight of class, and by the time I'm done with class I'm just like, ugh, and then I do homework and then I crash. But I'm like, focus, do a video, because I didn't have that much homework tonight. I didn't do any homework tonight. I can do it tomorrow. Because all my classes tomorrow have exams, so I didn't have any homework that I had to do for tomorrow. Which by the time I post this will be today, but you know what I mean. So anyway, hi. I don't really have a plan for this video because anything I have ideas for, I've either forgotten or can't do by myself. Because I have ideas, lots of ideas, but then I never make the videos and it bothers me. It really does bother me. But this is random. For those of you who don't have my Facebook, isn't my mask cool? See? I saw it and I had to buy it because it's so cool. I'm so gonna work a Halloween costume around this. I don't know. But let's see what's interesting in my life right now that I can talk about, because I haven't talked about. Well, I should really do a topic video where I just talk and you guys are like, oh my god, Emily, you're insane, funny, insane, I don't know. Boobs, that's probably the biggest comment on my videos. And because I say that now, someone's gonna be like, yes, boobs. So creative in your comments. No. I love you guys. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. I'm just so busy. Because I have to start getting ready, all my stuff ready for grad school, and it's just blah. But it's kind of cool. I've been dating my boyfriend 14 months as of today. Cool. And I don't know, what else is going on that's extremely interesting? Ooh, I should share my wonderful advice. That is what I should make this video about. So, my friends ask me for advice, and I listen and I give serious advice, and even what I'm going to tell you is serious advice, but it's kind of funny. My friends ask me for advice, or even when they're not asking for advice, they're just telling me about their life, and I just go, well, keep in mind, one friend especially, I feel bad for her. I say such horrible things to her, and she is like, she's so sweet, and I am so horrible to her. Like, this one guy, she was kind of dating, but not really dating, and he just wanted to fool around, and wasn't really gonna commit, but he kept saying that maybe, and she wasn't sure, and he wasn't sure, and all that stuff, and she was talking about how great it was, and I'm just like, well, just keep in mind, he might just be in it for the orgasms. And she was shocked that I would say that, and then it turned out that that's basically what he was in for, because anytime he contacted her, that was what about. I feel like I'm far too blunt with my friends, because then afterward, when they kind of had their separating thing, I told her, well, hey, think of it this way, anything can give you an orgasm. Which is kind of mean. I should have been more sympathetic, but she was my theory is she's confusing feelings and orgasms because, well, teenagers are dumb. If you're a teenager, sorry, but your hormones make you dumb a lot of the time. And you probably even know that. You just don't like when other people tell you that. But you are, kind of. But, yeah, I give a lot of advice to one of my friends. It sounds very sexual, But that's because I kind of follow this idea of the triangular version of love. You should look it up if you don't know it, because it's cool. And it's based on 3 components. So cool, this is going to be a somewhat topical video. Awesome. So there are 3 components in love. There is, I'm trying to remember it all, commitment, passion, and intimacy. Commitment is what it sounds. Commitment, long time commitment, you know. Passion, that is the sexual energy between. And intimacy is closeness, how close you are to one another. So there's all different types of love, like empty love, where basically you have commitment, but no closeness, no passion, you know. You can have, I think it's infatuation is commitment and passion or something like that. Don't quote me exactly. You can look it up. There's pictures of it where they have the triangles drawn out and all that stuff. And when people talk about their relationships, especially high schoolers, I like to point out to them the triangle. And normally their triangle is very focused on either the commitment or on the passion. They forget that they need to encompass all of it and also include the closeness. Just because 2 high schoolers are having sex does not mean that they are close. People confuse that concept all the time. They're like, oh, but we do this stuff. But are you close? Do you know stuff about the person? No, not really. You just can tell me their dimensions of their dick perfectly. That's not information I really want to know, for 1. And 2, that's not knowing the person. People. Hormonal people. If I haven't said it before, most people have this theory that I lack these sexual hormones because I am just so blunt about all this, and I'm not like, oh my god, I'm horny, because I'm never like that, which is kind of confusing people. But I guess that makes me more clear-headed. But anyway, yeah, and then my friend also, who I always give such wonderful advice on, there's, with the triangle of love, you know, if you have commitment and intimacy, it could be a romantic relationship that just no longer has that sexual drive in it anymore, or it could be, and you know, sexual drive does not have to be sex. That just means that you're physically attracted to the person. Don't confuse what I say here, okay? Awesome. And then, so, one of my friends, she was confused about whether or not she liked the guy or liked the guy, you know, the way people say that, or like. Anyway, she was basically confused between whether he was her best friend or, well, she knew that he was like her best friend, but she couldn't tell if it was her best friend, who she also liked as possibly a boyfriend, or just her best friend who was a guy. So, she has the commitment there where she's committed to this relationship with him, and she has the closeness, so she's got the intimacy there. But I asked her, at any point in your life, ever, would you want to have sex with him? Like, say 50 years from now, say you got married, would you want to have sex with him? And she's just like, oh god, no. And I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Would you even kiss him? Well, yeah, with tongue. Oh god, no. And so, yeah, that's a really wonderful way of looking at it. You know, you start out with something extreme and just work your way down and find out if you're actually attracted to that person or if you just think they have a cool personality. Because I think so many people confuse that. Especially some of people that I was friends with in high school that I'm not extremely close with anymore. They confused intimacy with passion. They thought that because I was nice to them and I was a close friend of theirs, that it must mean that because they're having feelings towards me in this way, that it also must mean that they are romantically and physically attracted to me. Okay, you can be an attractive person regardless of who it is. Like, you can be friends with people who you find attractive and not want to have sex with them. It's just, I know that might sound like a foreign concept, but you could. It's not completely bizarre. It's triangle. Think about the triangle. You might, but people who confuse that. And the sad thing is, when you talk to people about intimacy, they think intimacy means sexual intimacy. No, intimacy literally is closeness. How close you are to someone. Emotional intimacy, sexual intimacy. Hell, you could say that you're in an intimate situation because someone is just so physically close to you that it is awkward, but it's an intimate situation. You know, an intimate setting. It's a very small setting, a small group of people. Closeness. Closeness. It's something that's been on my mind that bothers me about how people confuse intimacy. Because, like, even my boyfriend, who, if he sees this, is going to get all mad at me, he thinks intimacy is all sexual. But it's not. It's not. Intimacy is closeness. It's closeness. Go look it up. I know he's obsessed with some psychology. He thinks now some parts of it are BS, but whatever. Go look it up. Go search intimacy. And if you're looking at sexual intimacy, which a lot of people refer to it as sexual intimacy, but just intimacy, especially in the terms of a relationship, is closeness. Closeness, closeness, closeness. Sorry, little rant there, and somewhat knowledge, woo! Something you might have learned. You should look up the theory, though. The triangle. Figure out what some of your really close relationships are, or how one of your serious relationships evolved. You know, at first, we were all just like, oh, I like you, or maybe they were like, ew, I hate you, and then maybe like, hey, you're okay, you know, after a while, till got to the ultimate triangle, the consummate love, which is supposed to be like the pinnacle of love, but they say it doesn't last long, so if anything has to die in your triangle, passion is what they say is probably best, because then at least you have the closeness and the commitment, because the commitment's really important. So is the closeness. And believe it or not, you can survive without sex. The species as a whole can't survive without that, but you as an individual can. You know, it's not, I know that they say it's a primary need, but if you don't have sex, it's not like your junk's gonna explode. In a literal exploding sense, not in the ejaculatory sense. Seriously, I knew where your minds were gonna go there, so I thought I'd stop that. But yeah, it's not like it's just gonna randomly like fall off. I'm talking in the male sense, of course, because all my viewers are male. Not all, but the majority. It's because I wear tank tops and I have boobs. Yes, boobs, 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 boobs. Seriously. If I say boobs enough, are you guys gonna just stop staring at them? I don't know. Anyway, I'm getting distracted by the fact that that's what a lot of the comments say. Or they get thumbs up a ton. But anyway, I'm okay. I'm okay. But yes, I'm a YouTube person who can make money now, so that's cool. That's what I wanted to say originally, but I got sidetracked on theories of love and my bizarre advice. So, yeah. Wonderful advice you can give people. Overly blunt, but it only works with close friends, otherwise people get insulted. Stick with people that you know won't freak out at you if you're overly blunt with them. I have friends who are close to me and I can't be blunt with them because they think they're right until they realize I was right. And then they admit I was right, but in a very skewed way of like, well, I've come to realize that some of the things you said might be true. I haven't decided quite yet, but it seems like that might be the case, since that's what it seems to follow, but I'm not quite sure. You might just be. But yes. A lot of times, I'm right, because for some reason or another, I stay all logical about it, even my own situations, which makes me sit there and I'll be like, when I was single especially, I'd be like, I like this guy, but it's not going to work for these reasons. But for some reason, of course, you never stop because for some reason they always say, go for it, try, you never know. You kind of have a good idea. You kind of know that this person and this person, though you think they're attractive, are never gonna work. Ever. Ever. It's just, it wouldn't. Just wouldn't. But anyway, I'm getting distracted on lots of different topics, and I should probably shut up. Because this is getting kind of long, and I know you guys aren't gonna care. Yeah, they'll probably stop watching a while ago, but yeah, I should go. I should actually attempt my studying thing that I was kind of doing. But, okay.